Well, hey there. Welcome into the Ben Maynard Program. Thanks for being here. It's Friday night. And what does that mean? Oh, I can't hear you. That means we're live. Yeah. Friday night live tonight. Before we get started, let's take care of some housekeeping, okay? This program is available wherever you stream your podcasts. Wherever you listen to your podcast, search the Ben Maynard Program. Boom, it's right there. Okay. The only thing you need to do though is subscribe to the podcast. Okay, because that way every new episode that posts, you get notified on it. All right. So take care of that. But for those of you right there and even right here, and I'm going to explain that in a minute. And you're watching live because you can't resist this right here. And yeah, you're here on YouTube. You got to do me a few favors, okay? First, you have to subscribe to the channel. Then you have to hit the notification bell. Once again, you'll get notified every time there's a new episode, okay? Then you have to give me a thumbs up. All those likes matter. They really do. Why? I don't know, but they do. So you got to help me out with that, all right? Please. Then you have to tell 10,000 of your family and friends. And that goes for all of you people right there as well. Okay. All right. Right there. Yeah. You got to tell 10,000 of your family and friends that there's this cool guy. He's old, but he's really cool. And he's got this great podcast. It's called the Ben Maynard Program. Okay. So tell them all. Then you have to leave a comment. All right. Leave me a comment. You know, I dig the comments. And speaking of comments, let me click onto those right now. See if we have any come in. Let's see. And last but not least, follow me on Instagram, simply Ben Maynard Program, all one word. With that, plenty of ways to take in this show for your dancing and listening pleasure. And with that, it is Friday night and we are live. Yes, we are. And I appreciate all of this. Now, for you watching at home on YouTube, check this out. We're almost kind of doing a simulcast here because I'm on Catherine's TikTok account. Hi, people. I see you right there. I don't have my glasses. Yeah, Friday Night Live. You know it. Woo! I don't have my glasses on, so it's really hard to see. But I'm trying something a little bit different, and I was trying to get my own account set up against my better judgment, but nonetheless, I was trying to get it set up. And what do we got coming in? We got stuff coming in on the on my cell phone here. And we were having an issue getting it set up. So Catherine says, well, just go on mine. Just go live on my account. So that's cool. So it's Tess. I see. Man, this is, yes. Hi, Tess. That's my daughter. Tess is my daughter. So what's up, girl? Anyways, so trying something a little bit different because, as I've said plenty of times, I just want people to watch the show or listen to it as well. Friday Night Live, you have to watch because it's live. All right. But just want to get more eyes on this podcast because it's a lot of fun. And let's have a lot of fun together. Okay. So there you go. Now, what do we have going tonight? Well, what we normally do for the newbies, okay, I'll explain it to you. It's Friday night. It's a little bit special. It's a little different than what. Okay, wait. No, I don't need to filter comments. So it's a little bit different. It's a little more loose. We have a little more fun. You know, loosey goose and all that. To start things off, we have the Malort Challenge right here. This bottle of Jeppson's Malort. Okay. What is the Malort Challenge? Well, anyone who calls into the program, and I'll post the phone number. Let me get it right. Although, come on, people, you should already know it. Let's get it on the screen. There it is. Okay. So phone number's on the screen. Comments are ready to go as soon as you're all ready to go. And so you call into the show, and I got to take a drink of this. This is nasty stuff. This is not good. It is absolutely terrible. I'll take it in my Mr. Spock shot glass right here, Mr. Spock, with a Bean Boozled bean. I think this one's like stink bug or something like that. So it's not good. Now, this is not a drinking show, but the Malort Challenge is a way to get you, the audience, to participate, get you to get a little engagement between you and I, and we'll just have some fun. All right. Oh, I'm not looking forward to it. Trust me. Not after a month ago. It's been, speaking of a month, it's been a month since we were last together on Friday Night Live. I think that was because I think we did the drunk show aftermath, and the drunk show aftermath, of course, was a week after the drunk show. So there was a drunk show, and it was my public service announcement to everyone at home to give you a little heads up on the effects of alcohol on you. My daughter Tess was in studio with me. We had a good time. She monitored me. It was a ton of fun. Well, it was fun to have her in the studio. I got hammered, all right, for all the newbies. I got thrashed. So much so I don't even remember the last 45 minutes of the show. But as I said, it was my public service announcement. I did it so you didn't have to. And I'm a real big believer in drinking responsibly. And so that's kind of how it was. You get to see the effects of alcohol on me. I'm not the biggest guy, but I would say I'm on the medium to larger build. I'm 6 foot. I'm over 200 pounds, so I'm not little. And you could get to see how it had its effect on me. So there you go. That was a month ago. A month ago we did that, and now we're back. So it's all right. It's all good. So welcome in everybody to Friday Night Live. Yeah, so that's what we have going, Malort Challenge. Let's get started with a little something here, okay? Let's open it up. Oh, there we go. How about if we start with some celebrity birthdays? Okay, today is Friday, April 11th. And celebrity birthdays. Rapper Ken Carson. I don't know if anyone out there knows who that is. If you do, give me a thumbs up here on TikTok. And if you do watching live on YouTube, then make a comment. I have no idea who Ken Carson is. I never heard of the guy, but but he's 25. 25. It looks. I'm looking at a picture. He has black and white hair. Like half of his head is black and the other half is white. Okay. Let's see who else. And I'm not going over any like YouTube stars, Instagram stars, TikTok stars. I'm sorry, all you stars out there on TikTok. Okay, sorry about that. I'm not covering any of those. The only YouTube star I will ever give a birthday and a shout out to will be me. And that's when it's my birthday. Okay. So there you go. But we have R&B singer Summer Walker. I never heard of her. Never heard of her. I guess maybe it's just because I'm old. Okay. She's 29, turning 29 today. Then MMA fighter Josh Bruckner. Now we're getting a little closer to people I might know because I don't follow MMA real close, but I hear about a lot of the fighters. I haven't heard of him, but nonetheless, Josh Bruckner is 30, turned 30 today. And then last but not least, pop singer Danielle. Anybody know who that is? Okay. Me neither. She's 20. So there you go for celebrity birthdays. How about if we cover a little bit of this day in history? And then we'll move on. Let's start. How about if we start? Why do they always change things? Okay, always changing things up. Let's go back to. Okay. In 1945. This date in 1945, the U.S. Army liberates Buchenwald concentration camp. Okay. How about also in 1945, Yugoslavian partisan leader Tito signs a friendship treaty with the Soviet Union. That's on this day in 1945. 1951, this day in 1951, President Truman relieves General MacArthur of his duties in Korea. Wonder what that was all about. And how about this day in 1961? Bob Dylan plays his first major gig in New York City. Okay. Oh, this is a good, I like this. This day in 1970, April 11th, 1970, Apollo 13 launches to the moon. I love space travel. I love that stuff. So this is cool. And in 1977, President Carter hosts White House Easter egg roll. All right. How about on this date in 1979? Get this one, people. Ugandan dictator Idi Amin was overthrown. Nice. Now, for those of you who don't know who Idi Amin was, he was a nasty dictator, terrible guy. He was like a cannibal as well. He ate some of his victims. Not terrible. Terrible. There was a movie about him too, like a biopic type thing. Yeah, great guy. How about 1988? This date in 1988, Cher wins the Best Actress Oscar for Moonstruck. Cool. And last but not least, on this day in 2004, Phil Mickelson wins his first major at the Masters. Congratulations to you, Phil. Right on. Okay. So that's it for this day in history. So what has been going on this week? What's been happening this week? Well, what's been happening since we saw you last? A lot of strange work schedules that I have. I've been working a lot of nights, week in and week out. That's not my normal work schedule, but that's what's been going on. I was on nights again this week. I got home this morning at time did I get home? I was trying to get home early. I think I got home about 5:30. About 5:30 this morning. I started at 5 o'clock last night, and got home, jumped in the shower. Then I ran across the hall, got in a workout. Then I took another shower, and I was going to try and stay up. I had to do that a few weeks ago, and I was going to try to stay up till this evening, and I was like, okay, yeah, just I can't hang. So I took a nap for about 2.5 hours, and then I got up, started to do some show prep today because earlier I recorded an episode. It was episode number 86, and it was celebrating Aerosmith's Toys in the Attic. That album turns 50 years old this week on the 8th. The 8th, it turned 50. Great album from Aerosmith. So did a nice little show about that. It was good. And as a matter of fact, you at home in the TikTok world, you guys got to see the whole show live. So thanks for sticking around for that one. But it was good. It was a good time. And what else was going on? I don't know. Oh, I don't know. Just regular stuff. Tough work week, all that kind of thing. Just trying to also iron out. I may have mentioned to you or not. If I did, I apologize for repeating myself. But we do pick up new members of the audience from time to time. The audience isn't huge, but we pick up new members. And I'm working on another podcast with a guy. His name is Shannon. He lives in Indiana. So right there, we have a little bit of a challenge because there's a 3-hour time difference. So we have to work out our schedules, trying to come together. We talked a bit last week. Actually, I streamed him in so we could see one another face to face, kind of see how things would look. And just all we did was just talk. Just talked about music, different things. And he hasn't done this thing before, and not that I'm some great veteran or anything like that, but I am certainly used to talking into a microphone and looking into a camera and hoping that there are people out there watching when I know that there is nobody watching when you're recording the show. But so we just got into some good music conversation. And that's kind of really what the flow of the podcast will be. We're going to talk a lot about music. And he's already come up with a title for the show. He came up with artwork and all that kind of stuff. And you know what? Hold on a second. I think I have something here just so you can check it out. Let's see if I have it here. Put these on. Actually, yes. It's the podcast is going to be called Talking Rock Fan, and there's already a Facebook page, so you can check it out on Facebook. Talking Rock Fan on Facebook. Go on there, check it out. Join the group, get in on some of the conversation. Shannon's already been posting a few things on there, and so it's all good. We just haven't launched a first episode yet, but we're going to get to it. I'm hoping we might even get that out this weekend, which would be great. It'd be awesome. And he's a really cool guy, and the conversation just it flows real easily. So it's just a matter of him being comfortable with it. That's all. It's all good, and we're gonna have a good time with it. So when it does drop, when the first episode drops, you're gonna have to check it out. You need to be in on it, people. Okay. Also, for those of you in the TikTok world, follow me on Facebook. Okay, Facebook is really right now, and for many years, Facebook is the one social media platform why I am the most active. I do have the Instagram page, as you heard in the opening, but my wife, Catherine, manages that, and she set it up herself. I have no control over it. So if I need anything done on it, then I have to go through her. And we kind of get lazy on the Instagram page, to be perfectly honest with you, but I am pretty active on Facebook. I know it's more for old people, but I'm old. So yeah, just Ben Maynard. All right, look me up and you'll see me right there. Send me a friend request, okay? And we'll go from there. And then you can see everything that happens. You can follow me, all that good stuff, whatever. But let's see what else. What else do we have going? Yeah. So you get 2 Facebook pages that you have to join. You've got to join the Talking Rock Fan Facebook page, and then you got to hook up with me as well. All right. And then one of these days we'll get I'll get my own TikTok on for the podcast worked out. Hoping tomorrow. We'll see what happens. But until then, we're here. And Catherine has way more followers than I do. I mean, obviously, I have none. So that's just the way it goes. Man, I'll tell you. You know what? This made me so mad. So mad because people are just, I don't know, so inconsiderate. So I'd gone to the grocery store this afternoon, and I was in the parking lot, and I'm going down the aisle, and I had to come to a stop. I see my parking spot right here up on my left side, but I can't get to it yet because I have one vehicle backing out of one spot over here, another vehicle backing out of a spot over here. So they're kind of waiting for each other. I see a guy walk past my truck on my right side, and okay, walks past me. No big deal. And I'm sitting here, I'm still waiting for these folks to figure out what they're doing, pulling out of their parking stalls. And then all of a sudden, I'm just sitting here in my truck. All of a sudden, one of these things. Yeah. And I'm like, what? And I look to my side, and there's a pickup truck backing into the side of my vehicle. I'm like, oh, you got to be kidding me. So I laid on my horn. Of course, the guy pulls forward into his parking stall. Now, the 2 vehicles I'm waiting for, they've pulled out of there. They've taken care of their business, and they're on their way. So I pull right up ahead into the parking spot I was waiting for, because it was literally like 2 spots up, and pulled in, got out. The guy's backing up, and he's driving away. And I'm going, yo, really, I literally did. I yelled at him, and he just kept on going. So I had my phone with me, and I grabbed my phone and I literally started running after the truck. And I thought, okay, well, it was a company vehicle too. It had some kind of a logo on the door. And so I grabbed my phone and I'm running after the truck. I'm just trying to get close enough because I don't think I'm going to catch up to the guy. I did all right. For a 60-year-old guy, I was doing okay. I wasn't in a full sprint, but for my age, it was almost a full sprint anyway. But so I got close enough to where I opened up. I'm running and I'm opening my phone at the same time. I hit my camera, open it up, and then I get close enough and I zoomed in and I got a shot of the license plate. Yeah, you know it. And then I had to stop and I opened it up. Oh yeah, I could read the whole thing right there. Get you, sucker. So I did go back to my truck, of course, afterwards. And look, there wasn't, let's put it this way. If you didn't know if you didn't know anything had happened, you might not really spot the dent in my truck. It's that minimal, but that's not the point. It is there now, and it wasn't there when I was driving through the parking lot before I got to park my truck. So it was really inconsiderate, especially when I'm rocking like so, yet you hit something. So give me a break, okay, Holmes? Just not cool. It's just not cool at all. And I don't understand how people can be so inconsiderate. All right. But unfortunately, that's the way it goes. So that happened. I'll take care of it. I'll probably call my insurance company on Monday and I'll give them the license plate number and then they can proceed from there. I don't know if they're going to want me to call the police department and file a report. Maybe. I don't know. Who knows? We'll figure it out. Actually, wait, tomorrow's Saturday. I might be able to call them tomorrow because I think they have people standing by on Saturdays. So yeah, take care of it tomorrow. You're going to get it, bud. Anyway. All right. So look, what's coming up? Well, okay. I don't know if you guys at home on TikTok, you didn't see this, but tonight we are going to do, and nobody has called in yet. So we are going to do, where'd it go? There it is. Right at the bottom of the screen here, you can see the crawl or the scroll. And what does it say? It says the Revenge Tour. Now, for all you new people, you're not going to know. For all the folks that have been around for at least a year, if you remember, what month are we in? We're in April right now. What is next week? What is that? April 20th, Easter Sunday. Okay. Last year, I celebrated Easter Sunday with you all right here live in the studio by doing a Peep pack. Now, what's a Peep pack? Where's my stuff here? There's my stuff. If my daughter Tess is still watching, she knows what a Peep pack is. If any of my kids are watching, they know what a Peep pack is. If my grandkids are watching, they know what a Peep pack is. And it's Peep pack. Okay, 2 words, Peep pack. So you guys know these, right? You know these. All the Peeps. And the little marshmallow, there's the little marshmallow chicks, and then there's the marshmallow. Now they have little marshmallow baby bunnies as well. And they got 1,000 different flavors. Okay, maybe not 1,000, but 100 different flavors. They're really cool. What I did last year is I tried to see how many of these little baby bunnies I could cram into my pie hole without throwing up. And I had to close my lips too. Okay. So, of course, in celebration of Easter Sunday, we are going to have a Peep pack. Now, Easter is another week from now, but Friday Night Live isn't always every Friday night. It's just that's every once in a while. Or when work doesn't afford me the opportunity to write and prepare a show, then we got to stream live because I got to get you your dose of Ben Maynard every week. So we're gonna do Peep Pack shortly, but excuse me. But first, before we get into that Peep Pack, now you know what? Hi, hello, my beautiful wife.
Hello.
My beautiful. Well, you can come in if you'd like to. I mean, I don't know if I'm ready for you, but you can come in.
Well, you don't have like hair to hold back or anything.
No, I don't have hair to hold back. So if I am going to puke, I won't.
Yeah.
That there is no hair to hold back. Well, I mean, there's hair, but it's not long. Now, yeah. What happened?
Nothing.
Oh, okay.
I was just reading comments.
I know. Hang on, though. So you know what I didn't do? Let me see if I can do this really quick. You're all going to have to hang tough, okay? Let me go back. I want to see if I documented how many peeps I actually got into my pie hole.
I think it was only like.
Did we do the chicks last year?
They were larger ones, so I think you only did like 7.
No, I think I did like 9. July, June. For those of you watching this at home and thinking, what are you doing? This is my show log. So, let me see. May.
What's play CPR?
I don't know.
Is that a song or something?
I don't know. I'm not a DJ.
You should be, though.
Wait, hold on.
April with music.
Wait, hold on. April 19th.
That's what everyone should be asking you is trying to stump.
Yeah. Well, I told them, yeah.
Oh, you did?
I told them that we've got the Peep Pack coming. I mean, not Peep Pack, but I told them that we're playing. Well, actually, you know what? I didn't say Stump the Chump.
Yeah.
I just said, wait, you can't turn that. You can't turn that. I didn't say we were playing Stump the Chump. I said we were doing the Malort Challenge. So Stump the Chump is if you come in here with music trivia and you stump me, then the same thing applies. I got to take a drink of this stuff here.
Wait, go real quick.
What?
Just
wait,
for this.
Can I wait?
Oh, okay. Well, you're looking for that. You said you need to build some.
Wait, I know. Hold on. What? See how full of it she is? She's like, if I put my face in here, everybody's going to jump on board.
I want them to stump him so that way he has to drink.
Peep Pack Revisited, because we did.
Someone ask a question on TikTok.
You know what?
Stump him with a question. Please.
Shoot. I didn't document how many peeps I crammed into my pie hole.
Jeff probably knows.
But I think it was because it was the larger ones. It was the chicks. I think it was like 8 or 9. All right, look. All right, you want me to scoot over? Look, come on, get in right here. So you can get some FaceTime.
Okay.
Where are you going? Now you got hair time. Okay.
Now.
Yeah.
I'm too far away. It's okay.
That's all right. Okay.
I'm on YouTube.
Let me go back to my spot.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. So we're going to get into that Peep Pack. But you know what? First things first, all right? I'm going to get a little serious here. You can celebrate Easter Sunday however you want to. You can have all your Easter egg hunts and Easter baskets and all that kind of stuff and pretty sundresses and, all that good stuff. And that's all great. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. But just like with Christmas, I don't want people to forget what Easter Sunday is all about. Okay. For my audience, you guys know, for the ones that have been around for a while, we're staunch Christians. We're hardcore Christians. And so the two biggest holidays within our faith, the biggest celebrations are, Christmas Day with the birth of our Savior, Jesus Christ. And of course, Easter Sunday, when on the third day, Christ rose from the dead. Okay. So that is like the staple. And that's what really our religion is based on. So just don't forget that stuff. Okay. Don't forget that. And go ahead and celebrate Easter Sunday any old way you want to. But just don't forget what it's truly all about, okay? So with that, Here we go. I know I like sigh and I groan like I'm going to hate this. I'm going to love this. I'm going to love every minute of it. All right. So let's open up this pack right here, right there. 8 little baby bunnies. And then we will open up the purple pack also. That's another 8 little baby bunnies. Now, I can tell you this, that I know that my record, and this was a few years back. Oh, wait. Yeah. Here, you better hold this bag over here, my love.
It says encourage your viewers to share your live.
Well, how do I don't know what that
Just
means.
tell them.
Oh, well, okay. People out there watching, tell your friends that I'm live.
Share it.
Oh, share it. However you do that, okay? Share it with like all your friends and all your buddies, and then we'll have more people watching, okay? Since there's like no one watching on YouTube, okay? They just aren't.
Right now.
Yeah, they were earlier, but now they're gone. They leave right before the good stuff. So my record on the little baby bunnies is 15. Now that was a few years ago. I was a little bit younger man then, and so I don't know if I could. I don't know. Maybe there was a little more elasticity, or maybe my mouth was much larger then, and as I get older, it's shrinking. I don't know. Who knows? But we're gonna get this started. We have 16 to start. I have an additional 8 right behind here, so I don't know. I don't think we're gonna get to those, but I'm hoping that.
And this is the one time where he is quiet and I get to talk.
Oh, yeah. Well, okay. But if you're going to talk, you're going to talk off camera here to the TikTok audience, but to the YouTube audience, you'll be on camera. So.
Okay.
Well, yeah. So, yeah, there you go. Well, scoot a little closer.
Well, I don't mind.
No, scoot.
For you to get out of
I'm not. No, I'm
okay.
Not gonna, are you
ready?
kidding me? This is my show.
Okay,
I'm never going to be out of
How
frame.
many Peeps?
Okay. Well, like I said, we've got. Oh.
No, not you. I want everyone
to
guess.
Take a guess. Yeah, take a guess at how many Peeps. Let me see if we have any comments. I don't think we do. No, we have no comments. Okay. So, yeah. Start guessing at how many Peeps that I'm going to cram in this pie hole. Remember, I have to get them in and close my lips.
When I first did it, I thought, easy. And I think I got 3. So, let's see. He's got a method to his madness here.
Yeah. We'll see. All right, here we go.
Okay, this is 1. And it's good because there's so many in a pack, so you don't really have to count. And it's over. It's pretty fast. Goes by fast.
Oh, we'll see about that.
Yeah. Oh, he's still talking. Okay, so that's 3. And see how he puts them in on the side? But it's more gross when they all come out of his mouth.
Ah!
What?
Ah!
Oh, someone's guessing?
On the bag.
Oh. Let's put it there, yeah. Okay, so this is the 6th one, going on 6th. Okay, come on, hit the like button. Tap your screen. There's 8. Keep going. 8.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm saying it too. 8. No more? Okay. Okay. I think that's it. Wait, did you get a napkin? Let me get you one.
Oh. Oh, man. I'm so bitterly disappointed. That's terrible.
Here you go, sweetie.
What's wrong with me?
You can wipe your hands, too.
Wait, but what is wrong with me? Oh, is that what? Oh,
yes,
cool. That was only 8? I got 8 of those big old chicks last year. I got 8 little baby bunnies.
Write it down. how many you
Hold
did,
on,
so you remember
yeah.
next year.
No, I'm mad. Well, wait a second. Ah, that is horrible. That's terrible. 15 is the record, and I barely did half, and I was almost dying.
So no one's dumping you yet with questions?
No, nobody's asking me any questions.
No musical
No,
trivia?
no, and I'm not as good looking as you are, so people aren't as interested in that stuff, you know. That's horrible.
Music trivia is music trivia. It doesn't matter.
Hang on. Oh, that's terrible. You know, people, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was, you know what? You deserve so much more than that. You deserve way better than that performance. That was an absolutely terrible performance. I don't know what to say. I should be ashamed of myself. When I end the show, I'll probably walk out of here hanging my head in shame. Yeah, that was bad. That was so bad. I didn't even come close. You know, maybe it's like you know, an older guy in baseball. You know, that 40-year-old guy's in his last season. You know, he's gonna call it, but he just can't catch up to the fastball anymore. You know, he's having a hard time with it. Instead of yanking that ball, you know, into left field, you know, roping it, he's behind on it. He's fouling it off, you know, fouling it down the first base line. So I don't know. Man, I'm bummed out. That sucks. Well, what can I say? You know, if we go live next Friday, and I really won't know till probably Thursday, who knows? But if we go live next Friday, I'll probably still have some peeps laying around the house. And I don't know. I may have to come back hardcore. Maybe I'll have to start practicing during the week. I mean, what they're like $1.88 a pack or something. No big deal. So we'll figure it out. But very, very disappointing. Very disappointing. Yeah. Peep Pack Revenge Tour. Oh man. Peep Packs. No. Peep Packs 1. Ben Donut 0. Yeah. Yeah. You guys took it to me, little baby bunnies. Anyway. All right. Well, enough of this. I'm going to let everyone get out of here, and you can go and enjoy the rest of your evening. Just want to say thank you for being here. As you know, this program is available wherever you get your podcasts. Anywhere you get your podcasts, anywhere podcasts are available, just search the Ben Maynard Program. Boom, there it is. You got it. Just subscribe to it, please. Subscribe to the podcast. You'll get notifications anytime there is a new episode published. All right. Let's see. Oh, yes. Next, if you're watching live on YouTube, thank you for doing that. And you people right there for watching live right here on TikTok. But TikTok, something like that. Yeah. So thanks for doing that. All right. But you have to subscribe to the channel. Please subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell. Again, you'll get an alert, a notification every time an episode's published. And you'll get a heads up prior to me going live whenever that happens. Okay. Then you have to give me a thumbs up. You have to like it. Okay. You got to like all the episodes, please. You got to like them all. It doesn't take much. You just a little thumb right there. Boom. It's done. Okay. So do that. And then you have to leave a comment. I know, not it. I'll tell you what, if you give me a thumbs up, you know, look, that it actually means more than the comments. I love the comments because I like to read them. I like to read what people are thinking. But the thumbs up means more because I don't know, it has some silly thing to do with the algorithm, and it gets you know it gets seen by more people, whatever. I don't know, something like that. So you got to do that for me. But you also have to tell 10,000 of your family and friends. You just have to, please. You got to do that. I'll tell the new people, the new audience, I'll tell everyone. I don't do this to make money. I don't make a dime. That's not why I want you to subscribe. That's not why I want you to give me likes. None of that stuff. I don't do this to make it dime. This costs me money every month to do this, okay? I'm out of pocket every single month to do the show. And I'm good with that because I love doing it. It's so much fun. So that's not the point. I just want to get more eyes on the podcast. I want more people to listen to it on the audio side of it. I want more people to watch it here on YouTube. I want people to engage on TikTok once I get a TikTok account set up, whatever it is. But you know who I am because you're watching on Catherine's TikTok account. And then last but not least, follow me on Instagram. Although I should say, follow me on Instagram. Should do that. Simply Ben Maynard Program, all one word. And then follow me on Facebook too. So you got to send me a friend request because it's one of those kind of Facebook pages. It's just under my name, Ben Maynard. All right. So we're done. That's it. Thanks everyone for being here. You guys be cool. All right. Have a great weekend. I will see you next time. This is the Ben Maynard Program. Tell a friend.